Okay guys, what we're going to do today is we're going to set the gap on the magneto for the Husqvarna HU725 all-wheel drive. Well, first thing you got to do is you got to take this cover off, which there's two little Phillips head screws in there. Really simple and easy to take off for the first step. And you know, this is, the mower won't start. I keep bumping into stuff, which causes it to, which was causing it to kind of hesitate or kind of halfway stall. So my guess is I've bumped into things too many times, and I've actually caused that gap to become smaller than it's supposed to be. Take those screws out, throw them down there in the tray. This thing just slides up and out of the way. As far as that goes, it's out of the way. Next thing we need to do is we need to take this piece right here off, which is the, you know, pull start, because we need that off to get the next piece off, which will actually expose the magneto. So I'm going to pause here for a second. Okay, to take this off, you're going to need a 8mm socket, and there's 3 screws up in here, whatever they're called, I don't know. So you're just going to loosen those up. Real quick. I don't see the screwdriver I was using. First, you just want to throw those down there. Once you get those loosened up, no need to keep trying to mess around with it with that little thing. Just put your socket on a screwdriver. That way you can just spin it. A lot easier and a lot quicker just to get it off that way. Once the tension's off of it, it's not tight. Easy enough to pull out. And then you're going to lift that up out of there. Oh, I forgot about the screw on the back of it. There is one more over here in the back towards the bottom. And it's a different size too. I want to say it was this one. Yeah, 3/8 is a little big, but it's not, should still work. You're not taking something off that's put on there real tight or anything. You're just taking the piece off. Just drop that down, then you can lift this up off. And you don't need to disconnect your gas or your fuel line. And if you want, then you got to drain your tank. And we're just setting it slightly out of the way so that we can get this off. Okay, for the next step, you gotta take the case off here, and you're gonna use the 3/8 still, and you're just gonna pull those off. I already loosened them up with the ratchet. Maybe I should have shown that part. And actually, before you did anything, you probably should have went ahead and disconnected your spark plug. just to be safe. But as we all know, I'm not the most safe person in the world. So you got two of these screws up here in the front. And then you got two more in the back. I don't know if you can see that dipstick here, but that's connected straight to this piece. It's hooked up in. So we're probably going to have to take it off too. Actually, I know we're going to have to. Because it's hooked up in over. Now you got a couple options with that. You can lift it up far enough to get it off there. But first you need to loosen her up. Or you can just pull the whole thing off because it comes right out of the pin or pan. And it isn't really in the way. But I don't like the idea of stuff getting thrown in there, having that pan open. So we're just going to lift it up out of the way. Put it back down in. So you just lift this right off of there. Oops, did I miss one again? I think I might have missed one. Either that or I'm in the way. There it is. Alright. And right here is your magneto. And if there's a way I could get this arm out of the way, I'd take it out. But your magneto has held down by two little small itty bitty screws, of which I do not have the right size sitting here, I don't think. Nope, I don't. So for the magneto, what is it, 1/4 inch? Just gonna take that. And this should be probably fairly loose since it's moved a bit. Yeah, it ain't gonna take much at all to pull those. Now you don't want to take this completely off because you need to put your gap in there and tighten it down. So you're gonna pull back on it, make sure that the magnet in here isn't facing the magneto part of it. With the magnet on it, to free it up. And it says you want to have a 0.012 gap on that. And you could go down to the hardware store and get yourself one of them tools for like $3. Or, since you know a piece of paper is 0.004, 0.004 times 3 is 0.012. So hold your sheet of paper over 3 times, put it up in there, and we need to tighten that up just a little bit so it's a little more rigid. Oh, where's my selector on this thing? Helps to be versed with your tools too. At least you know which tool you're using. So you just want it to be a little rigid. That way you can adjust it. Now you want your paper to slide in and not get caught. So right there, that's sliding in and it's got some resistance. It's not getting caught. The other side the same way. And you're just sliding between the magnet and the spindle, which I don't have enough space in there. Back that off just a little bit maybe. That way. slide it in there. Okay, that's a little too tight, I think. It's not able to freely move. I don't have anything good to pull this back with. Let's try to loosen it up. It might work a little better. That's too far. It's okay, because that makes it easier to adjust. You don't want that side showing. Oh, looks like I should have brought a hammer. I'll go up a mallet. A little bit further, not a lot. Alright. It's a little bit of resistance, but it does move freely. I'm going to check the other side again just to make sure it's about the same. Yes, it is. So, just going to make sure that they're tight. Don't over tighten these. You're going to... I didn't even need a socket on there. I didn't even think about that. So now that that's done, we're going to go ahead and check the kill switch to make sure that the kill switch is releasing. Of which, this is your kill switch over here. And first, as you pull the gap in, it pushes that forward. And releases contact with this up in here, and that kill switch, or at least your so we just need to make sure that that is actually releasing all the way and not making contact, which it is. So we don't need to adjust that. That should be working just fine. Everything else appears to be just fine. So we're just going to go ahead and put the cap back on. You're going to want to tighten everything back down. Now, of course, I lost the two of it. There's this one. Nope. There we go. There we go. We'll just put that back on. On that right. I ain't missing anything, am I? That's alright. If I'm forgetting something, I'm sure someone will let me know down in the comments. I'm not sure if that's what's wrong with this or not, but I know the daggone thing acted like it wouldn't get any spark. And I know every time I bump into something, it wants to cut out. So my guess is I bumped into one too many things and caused that to loosen up. We're just gonna put that back in there. And I want to say that was this one here. Yep. And make sure you tighten this dipstick back down too, that way it's not jibber-jawing everywhere and getting all over the place. And then we'll put our protector back on for the top here, which is also a fuel tank. I don't remember which size that was. Yep, it's that one. Now we're just trying to get it on quickly, that way we can pull it and see if it'll start. If it doesn't, I'm probably in a whole world of crap. I really don't want to buy a new mower. I kind of like this mower. It's just sad that I've kind of screwed it up by not taking care of it properly. Alright, one thing left, and that is to put our hood back on, which that's nice and easy. And before you attempt to start it, of course, put your spark, reconnect your spark plug. Toss everything out of the way. I missed one, didn't I? Yeah, I missed one. I missed one. I don't know why you guys didn't remind me. I think I should be able to hit this without taking everything back off. I should be able to. That's why it's a good idea to put all your screws or bolts or whatever on the one side that you're working on. That way, as you're going, pay attention and make sure you're not missing anything. Alright, so all my tools are clear. From there, spark plug's hooked back on. We'll give her a pull and see if she starts. She doesn't want to start, guys. There's three things that you need for a small engine to work. And that's fuel, air, and spark. And we just checked the spark. We checked the fuel the other day. And And I was fairly certain it was a spark that was the problem. And then I did check the air the other day too. So I was fairly certain it was a spark. But I am human, so I can be wrong. I know I got a screwdriver bit here somewhere. That'll work. I just can't find it. Well, I know it was in here. There it is. There it is. So, we're going to check the air again to make sure that the air is not the cause. And I did take the air filter out and cleaned it. So, I mean, I didn't clean it well. I just blew it out real quick. Which then leaves me with one other small thing that it could be. Try to pull that off. You can see the air filter is a little dirty, but I did get the air blower thing in there and got the dirt out of it in between here. So, if the air is the problem, if the filter is causing the air to not flow, that'll taking it off and solve the issue. So we can safely assume at this point that the air is not the problem. And we can safely assume that spark is not the problem, since I put a new spark plug in and readjusted the coil for the magneto. I did check the fuel the other day to make sure it was coming out, or to make sure that it wasn't clogged coming out of the tank, and make sure it wasn't clogged going into the carburetor. So I guess I should probably take that to the next step and make sure it's not clogged in the carburetor. So, carburetor on this thing is a little bit of a pain to get to. You need to unplug that spark plug just to be safe. And we need to take the well, I still have the tools when I was using to sit out. I shouldn't have just thrown them back in here. I should have left them in one spot, that way I knew which ones that I would be needing. That's a little loose. That's 11/30 seconds. That's not the one I was using. 5/16. Perfect. Not perfect, but close enough. None of these are tight fitting, so if you don't have metric and you have imperial, you should be able to use imperial. Or conversely, if you don't have imperial and it takes imperial, you should be able to use metric, because most of this stuff's not very tight and we're not putting a lot of pressure on anything, so you're not going to screw anything up. Now if it's a little tighter or a little bit hard to move, you're definitely going to want to fix that and move stuff out of the way. The gasket there that is damaged. It is a little bit damaged. It did rip off. Whoa, there's a bee there right in my face. So I should probably go get another gasket just to be safe. Now as far as the rest of this goes, that's the airflow. And I believe for the rest of this, I take the carburetor off. We're going to need, looks like maybe 1/2 inch, which is roughly what, 10 or 11? millimeter. And I guess. And this is metric, but my tools are kind of unsorted and kind of all over the place as far as mixing between imperial and metric. I don't have a good solid, which I need to go through and sort my tools so they're a little more ordered, I guess. Well, I used to be certified in small engine repair, and that was like 20 years ago, and I'm not 100% sure I know what I'm doing anymore, and I'm not comfortable with it most of the time, so it is what it is. Now we need to remove this spring, and what else we got to remove? Looks like we can remove this spring too, but is it better to remove from here? No. No, I'm going to say no. Probably. Put this stuff in a very screwy position. Let's just go ahead and try to take this top piece off. That's a really small bit. But we're going to learn. But that's one of those ones that you don't need the socket for. Alright. So that's fine there. All we need to do is bring this up. There we go. And for some reason I got gas all over myself. Fuel. So let me come back in just a second. I need some tie downs. Alright, so we're going to try to figure out where we need to tie this down at. We probably need a little more than just one. We'll try to figure out where we can tie it down at. Right there, not really a great place. Right here might work. So we're going to make sure that we're underneath that clip that holds the hose on the rest of the carburetor. And we're just going to release the pressure on that so we can pop the carburetor off. And gravity should keep the fuel inside now. So everything going in from there looks fine. The carburetor itself, of course, you can see the will open and close, and that's one thing that the one spring hooks to. On the other side, that will open and close as well, and I believe that one's the choke. I don't know, one of them's the choke and one of them's not. I don't know which is which. Really don't care. A little dirty on the outside, but as far as inside, I mean, if you look in through there, that looks pretty daggone clean through in there. But it doesn't matter what it looks like, it matters what it is. So we're going to go ahead and try to, no, we need to unscrew that first. That's a little bit bigger. So that's a, oh, I don't even know, ½ inch. And you'll see that I got a pretty generic socket set here. I mean, it was a halfway decent socket set at one point, but I got things all mixed up, and the socket I'm using, or the wrench I'm using, is the old generic Walmart brand, and the good one that came with this set is thrown somewhere, which we don't know exactly where. It could be in the shed, it could be in the lean-to, it could be in the garage, it could be in the basement, or it could be in the car. I really don't know. So we got plenty of fuel in here. See how this comes off here. Not entirely sure how this comes off. I'm gonna guess. Pull this pin out, and then this probably pops off, and that little small itty bitty needle piece comes out with it. All right. So our main concern is with the two jets in here to make sure that they're clean, which is one right in there and one right in there. So we're going to go ahead and get some cleaner, put it out into a bowl, and let this soak for a little bit, and maybe try to find our wire brush while it's soaking to try to clean some of this up. So we'll catch back up with you guys when we get to that point. I'm hoping this fixes it. If this don't, I'm really at a loss. Okay, guys, we went ahead and scrubbed it up some, let it soak for a little bit, scrubbed it up some, shot some stuff through the jets on it to make sure that the jets were all allowing stuff to go through. So you know, that should all be good, and we're going to try to put it back together here if we can figure that out. So this little, I didn't clean that off. Put some solvent on there just to, it does look pretty clean. Oh, I shouldn't have put that in there yet. So it goes together exact opposite of the way it came apart. That's pretty much true with anything you deal with. If you're taking it apart, if you can get it off, you should be able to get it back on, no problem. Because it's just reverse of what you've already done. So we'll put that little pin back in there. That's there. And the housing back on it, which I didn't clean the housing up a whole lot because I kind of forgot it was there and really didn't care either way. The outside of this stuff is cosmetics, and I'm not really concerned with the cosmetics. We could try to center it, and then I think I got a little screwdriver here I can use for this. Somewhere, that little gasket's not wanting to stay completely inside of it. So we're just going to use this little screwdriver to kind of push it in as we apply pressure. Of course, it keeps popping out the whole way around. There's more than one way to skin a cat, guys. If it keeps popping out. You see how we did that? We just took that sideways across there, pushed that in, and then pushed down. So nice and easy. Didn't take a lot of thinking. So you're gonna want to get this screw back on here, this nut or bolt or whatever it's called. That, oh my gosh, it doesn't even want to go on. There we go. Now we're getting there. This was pretty tight to begin with, so we're going to make sure it gets pretty tight. That's about the only thing on here that's actually tight. So now that that's back on, let me make sure we're not missing anything here, because well, it sure seems like I should have something else here. I don't see anything missing. So this side went against that. Well, went right against that. So we can go ahead and hook her back up. Because we're putting her right back on. So you gotta reconnect your throttle. I guess that's the main thing you need to connect. And then, of course, okay, that goes here. But it doesn't seem to want to screw in very well. Right. Alright, let's just try it. Oh, that was what I was thinking of. I should tighten it down first. Should tighten it down first. But I want to make sure I get the other spring on before I forget about it. So we'll tighten that the rest of the way after we get the spring on. And this spring just hooped up around there. Uh-oh. That totally fell out. Is there a way to move that just enough to get this thing to turn? Because that needs to be just inside of there, and it's not going to be able to do it. Alright, we'll try it again here. Nope. Alright, well, you know, we'll figure it out. Figure it out. All you gotta do is make sure you get everything back the way it's supposed to be. And right here, that's the way it was supposed to be. So, I don't know if it's consistent with that one. Bigger ones, okay. right way to begin with. You don't want to over tighten anything yet. I'm gonna wait until everything's on there. I might have to take that back off just to get to that. Nope, it'll fit. Okay, so we go ahead and tighten that down. Now, we do need to get that fuel line back on there. And I probably should have done that before I did this. But, it is what it is, and you don't always do things in the right order. So we're going to have to do this quickly, because we're going to be spitting fuel everywhere while we do it. Oops. Well, so much for quickly. There we go, it's on there. Move that thing back over so it's tight. Bada bing, bada boom. Fuel's back on. We only dumped. No, it's only a small amount out here. So, probably want to make sure that things work the way they're intended. So that's going to work because the spring, this moves forward, the open choke, spring pulls it back. This other piece here, throttle, so it comes this way, boom, and the spring pulls it back, so that works too. The only thing left is put the fuel or the air back on. So, of course, this hose here goes in the back of the air. This is the one where I lost a little bit of my gasket. As long as we get it lined up, it should still work because there's enough of it there. That shouldn't affect anything. You need to get the gasket back in that hole though. That corner of it. Back in that pin. That way it's a little flush. Yep. Alright, oops, it's moving on me. So, probably should have figured out what size I needed before I did that last piece. But we're all human and we all make mistakes and we all don't do things quite right. So, the problem is, a professional doesn't tell you. You don't see the professionals on it because he works while you're not around. And I just lost my screw. I know it's down here somewhere. But I just saw it fall. That's not it. That's it, right here. That's the only difference between a professional and a backyard guy. A backyard guy will let you know he screws up. A professional, they won't tell you. It really doesn't matter at the end of the day. As long as it works, it works. That's the important thing. If you think professionals don't screw up, put things on wrong, or forget to put something on, you're only fooling yourself. I guarantee you a professional will mess up just as much as everyone else. I mean, maybe you won't forget to put the spark plug back on for 2 or 3 hours. And sit there and go, I don't know why it won't start. They probably have at some point though in their lives. Now I'm not sure what goes in on up here. But that is all hooked back up. Correctly, so far as I can tell. So we need a screwdriver bit again, of which I seem to have lost again. I don't know why I do that. Okay, so that's back on there. I really wish I knew what went in here. I don't remember seeing anything in there though. Oh, wait a minute. That's that. No, that's not that. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll have to look into that one, see what goes there. It looks like something should be there. Well, boy, I ain't seen nothing there in any of the times I've taken this thing apart. I ain't seen nothing there. I don't know. I highly doubt that that's why it won't start though. Of course, I could be wrong. Lord knows I've been wrong once or twice today. Only today though, guys, only today. So that's all clean, carburetor's clean. All the jets took fluid through them fairly easily. They all shot out to, you know, where they're supposed to, and everything seems to be working fine on that as far as flow. Let's spark plug back up and we'll give her a pull and see if she starts. I'm hoping she does, because I need to mow. Come on. Oh yeah. Come on. But that's how easy it is, guys. You just play with it long enough and eventually it'll start. You really don't have to know what you're doing. All you gotta know is you need fuel, you need air, you need spark. Those three combined make fire. And fire is what you need to mow. That's what your engine runs off of. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I smell some oil. So my guess is when I tipped the mower over, or not over, but back, I propped it up to clean underneath the deck of it. My guess is I propped it up a little too high and got some oil in somewhere that I shouldn't have got, because she reeks of oil. But anyway, she's running. I'm gonna go ahead and get cleaned up, get this stuff put away so I can go mow, because it's been like 3 weeks since I mowed and my grass is atrocious. So we'll catch y'all later. Bye.